Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and this is your January 2024 overview reading. I am so sorry I'm getting these out a little late. Between the holidays and my asthma, it just did not happen sooner, and better late than never. So let's go ahead and we're going to jump into your energies and see what's happening with your new year already in progress. I hope it's been a wonderful one for you so far, Sagittarius. And if you haven't been with my channel very long, I am also an astrologer, so I will drop astrological info throughout your card reading. We're going to start with some oracle cards to get your main messages, your main energies, and then we're going to do a full Celtic cross with 2 tarot decks to really get into the details. So Sagittarius Spirit, let's see what we have for them. What do they need to see, hear, and know for their best good, please? Ooh, we have confidence burning bright here, Sagittarius. This is a great month for socialization for you guys because Venus is in your sign throughout this month. So I do feel that you're going to be out and about more. Maybe not too many of you will actually see this reading because you might be so busy going out and socializing. I almost hope that's the case. But I feel like if you had been, maybe not going out as much, maybe feeling a little more introspective or introverted lately, I feel like your confidence, your self-esteem is really blooming, and I feel like that's a month of really letting that shine. So next, let's get into a numerology card. Let's get a special number and keyword for you there. And we have synchronicity. Very nice. So 87, manifesting number and a number of spiritual and personal development and growth and movement. So definitely not sitting still this month, Sagittarius. You are manifesting, you are going out, you are developing, you are growing, changing, discovering new things about yourself and the world around you, opening up yourself. And I feel like when things sort of click together, the synchronicity starts happening. Like, don't ignore it because that is absolutely meant for you. If you start seeing like the same numbers over and over, the same patterns over and over, you start getting the same kind of little, vibrations in your intuition about certain things again and again. It's like, pay attention to that because that is absolutely no coincidence. Let's get into some gemstones and crystals. Let's see which of our earth elements are best for you to work with this month, Sagittarius. And we have the Larimar, beautiful. To me, this always is, it's that water, ocean energy, very Piscean, kind of feeling. And it is the throat chakra. So I do feel like Larimar is a perfect stone for you to use in order to speak your spiritual truth, to open up about what you're feeling deep inside. And for those of you who may be traveling or making travel plans, this could be a great month to either go to the ocean, be near the water, or make a plan to do so. So getting into the bottom of the deck, we have the garnet, which I love because I am a Capricorn and that's our birthstone. That's our January stone. It is an energy of commitment, solidity, following through with what you want to do and what you intend to do. It is a heart and sacral chakra, so it really does activate your passions, right? But the garnet helps to temper that so it doesn't just burn out real quick and fizzle. It'll be a nice light that lasts for a long time. I love using garnet. I'm actually wearing some right now. It is a favorite. So next, let's get into a spiritual guardian or guide or angel for you. Sagittarius, who wants to help you the most through this January, the rest of the January month? And we have, very bright energy with Archangel Christiel, higher consciousness, bright light, the Christ consciousness light. So you may be, again, this connected to the confidence. You're radiating at a higher frequency. She is definitely an angel that can help you to continue to raise that higher consciousness, that higher vibration. It is an energy of compassion, mercy, forgiveness, unconditional love. So this is also something you may be embracing about yourself and others as this month progresses. Next, let's get into your tarot. This is going to be interesting. We always do a full Celtic cross for these monthly readings. And as I said, we do clarify with a second deck, so we get even deeper messages on each card. All right, so 8 of Pentacles right in the center. Yeah, King of Cups. There's that ocean energy. Oh my goodness, yes. 2 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. And 10 of Wands in the top here. So let's get into these. 8 of Pentacles right in the center of the Celtic cross to me is a energy of hard work, master craftsmanship, doing the best job that you can, being very disciplined. You may feel like you have extra high standards for yourself right now. Mostly that does pertain to work or what you're materially manifesting. But it can also just be, for yourself, your, personal relationships, all of that around you. It's like you really, your standards are higher. And it doesn't mean that, that's a wrong thing. I feel like that's good boundaries. It's attending to the details, maybe not letting little things slip like you used to in the past. And we've got the Queen of Wands. So yeah, it absolutely is. It's like it's a recognition of your self-worth, your confidence level going up. Really embracing, again, this bright light. She's a Leo queen. That's solar energy. She's very magical, right? She has that sense of who she is, what she's worth. And she's not willing to, dim her light or live at the minimum to please other people. In the immediate past, where you're coming from, is the King of Cups. Cancer King, Cancer energy to me always, right? These are loyal, devoted people. They're emotionally mature and balanced. You may feel that you've, really reached a period of time that you understand yourself emotionally. You know what you need on that level. And again, this is like, it's high standards, right? But it's not uncompassionate. It's not, without love. But it is definitely saying, I know what I'm worth. So this is where you're coming from. And you're either, seeking to have a partner like that. You're seeking to be more like that. You may be getting into a more stable relationship, etc. with that energy. These are general messages, guys, as always. So take them as they resonate to your personal situation. And we have the Four of Swords. So I do feel like there's been some good rest for your heart. Something has come full circle, and you may already, of course, have come through this or be feeling it as we move into this January. But you've definitely been allowing yourself to rest, reflect. The feeling that I get actually with that intuitively is that you're not chasing anybody anymore. Like you're allowing relationships and emotional matters to develop at their own rate, right? You're willing to take breaks. You're not pushing, keeping just the pedal on the gas the whole time. Like you're not burning yourself out. And I feel like the kind of love that you want, the kind of love you're attracting going forward is one where there is ease, there's grace, there's gentleness, there's a relaxed yet also very warm and loving energy around it. I really like it. Going into the immediate future, the Two of Wands. So Aries, Mars energy. This is definitely new beginnings, new energies, taking the first steps. This is that new door opening, that new life. It's again, it's like, where do you want to go? Where is it that you would like to journey next, Sagittarius? I think Sagittarians are always in that eternal journey of life. You are the eternal truth seeker, the eternal student, right? Even our keyword on the Sagittarius card I put up, is the Voyager. So I would say this is certainly a time as the month comes to a close, as we get into Aquarius season, you're looking at where you want to go next. And the Nine of Cups. Ooh, so dream big, Sagittarius, because the Nine of Cups is reaching, towards your wishes, your goals, your hopes, the things that you really want to see, the things that are going to make you happiest in your soul and your heart. So don't be afraid, shoot for the stars there. On the subconscious card, we do have the Five of Pentacles, so you may have concerns about finances. You may be concerned about loss. For some of you, you may feel a little bit lonely, but I would say this is important to keep persisting and overcoming any perceived hardship or actual adversity. It's important to change your patterns when you get a Five of Pentacles, because there may, and usually is, going to be a different approach, a different way of getting to what you want. Instead of focusing on the feeling of lack or not having enough, it's important to focus on what you could do to change the situation or what the options could be. And we have the Fool, so, absolutely, it's like this could require a leap of faith. Sometimes when you get into a Five of Pentacles energy, you're like, I'm so scared to, make a move because I'm really terrified of having a loss or a hardship. But I feel like this is an energy that, deep in your soul, you kind of know that this requires faith, it requires trust, and it may require trying something that you haven't tried before. So try not to let, those kind of fears, doubts, self-worry, fears of not being enough or not having enough get in your way, and instead believe, have faith, even if it's very childlike, that it's like things are going to work out. We've come through hard things before, and I can get through this as well. On the top, crowning the spread message from Spirit, is the Ten of Wands. So again, to me, this is a feeling of the end of hardships or difficulties being brought to an end. It's the end of a burdensome cycle whenever you bring up that Ten of Wands. So I feel like Spirit's kind of letting you know. And this is Saturn in Sagittarius energy on the Ten of Wands. So it is your own energy. You may be very much coming full circle, bringing something to a close, reinforcing your boundaries, saying, I'm not just going to be the one that everybody dumps their burdens on. That's not my job anymore. I'm done. I'm putting this weight down. And yeah, it could really shake some things up, because here's our Tower card on top of that. I absolutely, even before I brought that up, had this feeling like you're refusing to be, burdened by other people's, weight or their spiritual baggage. So this could really shake some things up. It's Mars energy, and it changes the way it is. Like when you start saying no to someone and saying, no, I can't help you with this. You're going to have to work on that. It may really, it may cause an argument even. It may cause like an upset because they're so used to you taking on whatever they give you. And now that you're saying no to it and standing up for yourself, they may be upset initially. But I think if it's a true friendship or association, it will survive, right? Because they'll just understand that you've got to do what you've got to do. Right now, you've got enough on your plate and you're not willing to take on more. So I think it's actually going to be very liberating. This is something that's really going to free you ultimately. Very, very nice. Let's get into some advice on this reading. And we have the Strength card. Yes, standing up for yourself. King of Pentacles. Five of Wands. And the High Priestess. All right. Scorpio had these same two cards, I think, in this position. So I just, that stands out to me. The Strength card coming out in the suggested approach is absolutely self-love, self-worth, bringing your confidence up stronger. It's a Leo energy card. To me, always the woman is the symbol of our spiritual nature, our spiritual side, which is certainly more enlightened and more altruistic. And then we have the lion, which is our energy, just being a human. We get angry, we get tired, we get frustrated, we get jealous, we get all these things, right? But our spiritual nature helps to calm that down and help us to see the better side of ourselves. And it does. That's why this is strength, because it takes strength to do that, to rise above the human condition and let our spirit guide us. But we both have those two in ourselves all the time. So absolutely, suggested approach is to, really know how to self-monitor, how to, increase your spiritual and emotional strength and balance. It's a beautiful card. To me, it's also the number 8, so it's a manifesting number as well. It's like your courage and strength are rewarded. And then Page of Cups. Wow. So this can be love messages given and received. It could be apologies given and received. You may even kind of be like letting yourself off the hook for some things that you've been, really beating yourself up about. But yeah, you could be attracting a Leo or a Pisces. The Leo energy is definitely here. Aries energy is definitely here. And those are your fellow fire signs. They do get along well with you. What you need to know is the King of Pentacles. So I do feel that you could be attracting someone or some situation that could help your financial situation if that is what you are looking for. It's a Taurus King. This is somebody that's very financially, intelligent. There goes our candle. It just finished burning. So I feel like there you talk about synchronicities. There's something coming in there. Because that caught my attention. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you yourself could be stepping into a position where you're going to be much more self-made, business improving, feeling really positive about what you're creating. You could have help from someone, or you could be literally manifesting this on your own. Take it as it resonates to your personal situation. Hopes and fears position is the Five of Wands. So I would say don't fear friction. Don't fear shaking things up a little bit. This is more Leo energy, right? Don't be afraid to be strong, to be courageous. Speak your truth with love. Speak it from the heart here, Sagittarius, because that's what it's about. Don't be too afraid to make a little bit of waves, right? Because sometimes the Five of Wands can be people that you might sense a little friction or tension with. But I would say just be strong in the face of it, because this isn't a terrible battle. It's just a little tension, just a little friction that could be there. Yeah, I do feel this as well. Sometimes you may choose to withdraw if it gets a little bit too tense, if it gets a little bit too heated. There's a Hermit card, so you may say, you know what, I'm just going to chill out over here. I'm going to take care of myself. And I feel like that energy just continues with the Outcome card because of the High Priestess. This is a lunar energy. It's very home-loving. It's very intuitive. She keeps herself to herself. So I do feel, at the end of the month, you're doing two different things here. You're absolutely contemplating your next steps, what you truly wish and desire in your deepest heart of hearts. But you're also being, very particular about who you share that with, because this is like you're really tuning into your deep, intuition and wisdom. That's definitely the Hermit, definitely High Priestess. They go within to discover what's true. And look at that, Two of Cups. And romance could be kind of heating up around the edges here, because, with the Page of Cups and then the Two of Cups, here at the end of the session, there may be just like one special person that really speaks to you this month, Sagittarius, or in, beyond into the future, right? Cancer energy, Pisces energy, definitely water sign feeling. Doesn't have to be. You got a lot of Leo, a lot of Aries. You got a lot of good vibes around you. But there's definitely some Cancer energy. Look at this. On the bottom of the two decks, we've got the Three of Cups, and we also have the Chariot, which is the Cancer power card of the tarot. So this could be a time that's kind of telling you it's not bad to get out and about. Again, like I said, Venus is in your sign for most of this month, and that really shines a light on love. It makes you more attractive, makes you more, attractive to other people. And, you might find a very strong love interest comes into your life when you just are going out, hanging out with your friends, having a good time, just being yourself, enjoying life. That could be the moment when that happens for you. Very awesome reading here, Sagittarius. I do feel like your confidence is being increased, your courage is being tested, but I do think that you are going to rise to the occasion. I think you're using your intuition about when to engage and when to, hang back on that. There's definitely a little bit of love coming in here around the corners as well. Don't be afraid. Take a leap of faith if you are guided to do that, and pay attention to your synchronicities this month. Your consciousness is going to a higher level. Let's get an affirmation card on this to wrap this up. And we have the monkey card. Woohoo! So this is from, our Chinese zodiac. The card is trick. So things may not be as they appear to be. Absolutely. Don't just hear, listen. Don't just look, see. Don't just sense, feel. You're taking a risk if you insist on proceeding. Observe the situation closely. With more detailed information, you will see through any deceptions. So definitely, like I said, you're gonna take a little break somewhere here. Maybe you've already done it, but I feel like this is coming more in the later part of the month, where you've maybe presented with some different options, some different choices. I can definitely see some career stuff, some love stuff, some self-development stuff here. And you may just kind of say, give me a minute, especially if somebody starts pressuring you really heavy. This is just saying, take a break, pause, reflect, right? You'll know the right choice to make, but don't do something in the heat of the moment or just because someone's pushing you to do something. Great looking month, Sagittarius. Hope to see you again soon and have a wonderful month.